The results of the primary school examination 2015, sat by 7,223 students from around the country, have been released and are currently being reviewed by teachers and principals of the various schools, as they currently have a 2-week window to submit any queries they may have regarding their students' grades. Love News spoke with the Director of Exams in the Ministry of Education, Nelson Longsworth, to get his initial assessment of the examination's output.
The top performers seem to have done better this year than last year. We see it more very evident in math, where the band A, which we consider excellent, which is from 80 to 100, the amount of students in that band has increased like nearly 5% from math. So that kind of indicate that top performers have done better. So overall, you'll find that the top students total a better score than those who did last year. Although there's the general fluctuation in the results, which we have been seeing for a number of years now. All three, you have the English, the math, and the science have dipped slightly, and then we now see social studies making a rebound as compared to last year.
Aside from English Paper 2, where letter writing and narrative writing are covered, the other papers are marked by a computer system. But just how accurate is that system? We asked Longsworth what measures are taken to ensure that papers are marked well.
There's always that uncertainty of technology. So we do have a system where we randomly selected a number of the check scripts, and then we checked them manually and came out exactly the same. So once we do an amount that satisfies the check, then we know that it does what it's supposed to do in terms of the scanning and the checking of the shading. There's always the situation where we have to still, even though it's checked by the computer identifies double shading or some other mark that is confusing which letter was selected. Then we have to go in and manually decide what exactly the child was trying to do. Sometimes they don't erase properly, so we need to check all those, and that's the cleaning process. And that's why, even though these exams were taken 3 weeks ago, all that has to be done prior to the release of the results.
According to Longsworth, once the 2-week window for teachers to submit queries have passed and those queries are addressed, Longsworth says the examinations unit will then embark on a thorough assessment.
Well, we definitely will do further analysis, because those are some of the answers we would need. We don't really dive into that level of analysis as yet until we have completed or exhausted the query period, and then the results are then considered final, and then we start. So we'll kind of look to see where are the areas that children have done or continue or would have performed poorly, and do an analysis of those learning outcomes from the curriculum, and be able to give you a better response after that analysis.
Love News will take a more in-depth look into the 2015 primary school examinations. The exams for this year were done on March 23rd and May 4th.